Right, gents, so we're here for Cinderella. Tell us about it. Right, so you'll be, hang on, dashing, leading man.
I mean, you would think. You would think. You would, that, but I need to get on to my agent about that. No, I'll be Buttons this year. Daft Boy.
The Dafty?
Yeah, the Dafty.
The Dafty, right. And Grant?
Yes.
Right.
Back in a dress this year.
All right.
As Wicked Stepmother. It's been a couple of years since I played a female villain. And as Cinderella really is the Panto of all Pantos, I'm absolutely delighted to be wearing a dress again. So, but the reason I'm not wearing a dress today is because we're in the middle of filming River City right now. Right. So I need to have my beard for Sam Spiller.
Right.
And we're back filming tomorrow. So if I shaved it off just now, I wouldn't be very popular. So I'll just come along.
Tell me, Sam Spiller, give us some soap. What's happening in the soap world with your characters right now? What, you know, I mean, what's the craziest thing going on?
Well, for me, I've got a funny feeling something's going on behind my back with Caitlin. Right. That's all I'm saying at the minute, because people keep coming up to me in the street and going, "You better watch that girlfriend of yours." And I go, "What?" They goes, "Nothing." And walk away. So I think there's something going on.
Right. And for once, it's no my character doing it.
Aye. So that's what's bubbling away at the moment, and I think it's going to build next season.
And Jordan?
And I'm deeply entrenched in full-on murder gangster stuff.
Oh, brilliant.
The folks in the murder. It's been a wee while since we've went full-on gangster. Right. You know, Alex has went through a lot of different things, and he's been a bit of gangster light almost. I mean, he's not a good gangster, but he's fully entrenched in it. So there's a lot of stuff coming up at the end of the series, which is good.
Grant, do you ever get soap envy?
I do.
I do. Gangster stuff is what everyone wants.
Well, I mean, I quite like the storylines that I've been given as Sam, because he's quite a likeable bit of a daft boy, which I can very much relate to. But I would love to be doing some stuff with the Murdochs. If only work with Jordan, because you know we've not had a much chance to sort of cross over. Our characters tend not to, because they're in sort of extreme storylines, as you say. He's got all the dark, serious crime, and Sam's life is full of sort of 80s music references and Hibs. So, you know.
So this is Sam's life.
This is Sam's life. Yes, I have to dig deep for the character.
But you find that a lot of characters, like Grant's character or others, who aren't in the Murdoch world, when they come into it, they're all scared of Frank. So they all go on set and they get a bit nervous. So
genuinely scared of him.
Aye.
Yeah. He's definitely one of the most popular, you know, characters. People always love a baddie in the soap, don't
they? Without doubt, he's the main character of the show. Like the sort of standard line you ever get from anybody is like, River City without Lenny isn't River City. You know, and anywhere I go, I know.
Don't tell Frank that.
No, I know. It strengthens his negotiation. Exactly. I've been hearing.
Producer will be delighted.
Yes.
Can I say, you know, sick of each other? You know, all summer together.
Do you know?
All winter together. And then bumping each other in the day job.
Not in the slightest. I love the bones of this man.
Yeah,
he's utterly joyous. Genuinely, I mean that. He's utterly joyous, so not at all. Yeah. I look forward to seeing him all the time, don't we?
It's years together now, eh?
It's been a few years together. Jordan, obviously, you know, I've known Jordan since Jordan first impersonated me on Only an Excuse.
Oh, did you?
They did a, I can't believe this, but they did a take a Scotsport back in the day when I was doing it with Andy Walker, and it was one of my...
What was the lines?
It was about, they were in their jammies, because we were on so late on a Monday night. They were in their jammies, they couldn't stay awake. And Jordan played me, and at the time I had quite long hair and everything, so they put him in a wig.
A big wig, like, so one of our pals was doing Panto with him at the time. I'd never met Grant in my life.
And the big man's rooting for you, is he?
And I remember meeting him, coming to see the Panto, and I was dead nervous, but he was so lovely about it, because I'm not an impersonator, so that's difficult when you're not an impersonator and to play somebody.
Oh, but to be on Only an Excuse at Hogmanay, I mean, for me, that was, you know, it's certainly up there, the pinnacle of my career. You know.
Well, did you remember in particular? I love the one they gave Graham Spears. Remember when they had Graham Spears? They used to always take the rip out of him. Yeah.
Just about pontificating and talking and using big words and all that.
Disappear up my own arse. Absolutely. But it was a badge of honour.
Absolutely, and I still I fly that badge with great pride. And the fact that, you know, and I think what's lovely about it is that Jordan and I have become such such good mates.
How was his impression though? Because he did say he's not an
It was
impressionist.
spot on. My mum phoned me up and says, "Why are you on the telly?" That's how good it was.
And you've lost a bit of height and
But to answer your question about spending time with them,
Yeah.
this has been an absolutely delightful year from that point of view because, with River City, we don't get enough time with each other. Panto, we're kind of living and breathing inside each other's pockets. And we do spend quite a bit of time. We eat together between shows and things like that. And then obviously the festival this year was
huge. That was a big hit,
absolutely
wasn't it?
joyous. Yeah, that was it was a month that I will never forget. It was, from beginning to end, because we pretty much packed it into all of August rehearsals and the run of the show. And and Jordan's one of the reasons I actually came back to do it, because we'd cast Jordan and I wasn't going to do it. I spoke to Jordan at length about when he finally decided to come on board, ideas for the show, how excited he was, the fact it was all, for Andy was a big
who was
thing.
playing Andy's part? Because Andy was going to do it, wasn't he?
Yeah, there was. Andy and I were going to do it
Right, okay.
originally.
Yep.
We lost Andy, so I stepped out. I thought, this doesn't make sense for me to do it without him, and so we spent another 3.5 years at that point. We'd looked at a couple of other actors to be in it, and then we decided it's not going to be 2 actors; it needs to be 3 with a female actor. So that changed the whole dynamic. So we changed the cast again, and we went younger, and then we got Jordan, we got Gail, and then I started to think, I quite want to be in this now. So that was and there was an opportunity for me to step in at the last minute, which is kind of what I did. I'm so glad I did.
Fab.
It's great.
Jordan, I saw on the IMDb Grow as well. Is that?
Grow, so filmed that in this summer at the beginning.
What is that? I see
It's
it's got a
first-
good cast. Nick
first-
Frost and Alan Carr. And
and Golda Rushfell, Catherine Drysdale. It was an absolutely brilliant gig. It's movie set Halloween, family friendly. It's on Sky Cinema. I think it's Halloween next year. It's coming out. It was just John McPhail, director, is one of the loveliest guys. So just filming
leading
it.
man again, leading handsome.
Daft Boy.
Today.
Again, I would like to say yes. I need to get my agent onto that as well. No, well, I play a really glaikit, gormless, so far removed from myself. Wait a minute, there's a pattern emerging here. Sort of permatanned, white jeans, floral shirts. Gaz, I had an absolute riot doing it.
It's Scott Scotland plain clothes. It's your
Kinda,
it's
aye.
your mate, it's your man.
He doesn't love himself as much as Jack McLaren.
Yep.
And he's pretty damn. He's quite a nice person, Gaz. Aye.
And your scenes, anyone particular you had? Scenes that you
All my stuff with Catherine Drysdale, who a lot of folk will know through Bridgerton, and she was great to work with. There's days in Golda Rushfell.
Wow.
There were days when everybody was out on set, and those were great. It was brilliant. It was great.
And here you are, back.
Here I am. Here I am.
back in the daft.
That's it. Loving it. Loving it.
I wouldn't be without him.
Yeah.
Fantastic, guys. And Grant, anything else that you've got coming up? So got your final show.
Yeah, the final show's still flying out every Friday, and I occasionally mention it to Jordan and the guys. They love
What's
being
the vinyl
talked
show?
about.
What is it?
And
My uncle loves it. There
yes,
you are.
it's great.
Yes, very popular show.
So we're busy at the minute, and we're basically going straight from River City and then straight into Panto. We've got a couple of weeks off in January, and then we're back in River City again. So it's full on spinning, lots of plates, but I'm just loving life at the minute.
Fantastic, guys. That's
Okay.
great.
All right.
Thank you.
Superb.
Cheers.
Thank you, pal.
Thank you all.